Tony, thanks for coming in today. Going to get a little service done. And while he's getting his service done, Tony asked me if he could take a ride on the Pan America. I told him it's like timeshare. You got to sit through a presentation first. So we're going to do better than that. We're going to do the video on it. So this is a 2021 Pan America from Harley Davidson. Joe's over here. He's waiting for me to make a mistake so he can correct me. But I don't make mistakes. So this is a special. They both come with the 1250 Revolution motor. It's a liquid-cooled motor, and it also incorporates the transmission in the motor. It's all one unit. This bike is amazing. It has an adjustable ride height on it. You can't adjust it, it adjusts itself. One of the things that the special has that you can do on it has, again, the adjustable ride height. When I turn the bike on, you'll be able to see. This bike will drop down about 1.5 inches, a little bit more than 1.5 inches, about 1 3/4 inches. It has ride modes for riding in wet weather, road conditions, sport conditions, off-road and extreme off-road. The extreme off-road, and then you have 3 that you can customize for how you ride. A lot of the things you can customize is how the engine is mapped, how the throttle response is, because when you're riding in an extreme off-road, you want that to be less responsive because you're bouncing around is going to cause you to end up with a whiskey throttle maybe. So, and they're all adjustable. I rode all the bikes, the KTM, the Ducati, the BMW, and the Harley. I'd never really ridden an adventure touring bike, and a lot of this, as you can see, Tony, can really seem like a lot. Now you ride your limited,
right?
And this literally is just like the joystick on the limited. So it's 4 buttons.
Cool,
considering you have 5 ways to do it with your joystick. It's not any different. It just takes getting used to doing the ride modes. You do have adjustable clutch and brake levers on here.
Oh, that's cool.
And they do have breakaway indentations on them. So if you do get the bike in a situation where it ends up on the ground and these break, you still have enough you can use.
Ah, cool.
The bike comes standard with a center stand and a side stand. Both stands are designed where you can stand on the peg and hoist yourself over because it is a higher road height. Again, I'd never really ridden adventure touring bikes because I'm intimidated by the seat height.
Right. Yeah.
I do notice though that it is much easier to get on and off of without the big boxes.
Right. Yeah.
The boxes do take up some space, and you got to maneuver around those. I did ride one that had the soft bags. It's like a scuba bag that rolls up and is waterproof, and it doesn't give you that sensation of it's so much higher.
Right.
Before I get into electronics, give you a little bit about some of the other things here. Adjustable height windshield. So depending on how you're riding or how tall you are.
That's sweet.
The breakaways, like I was saying, the hand guards. You come on around to the side over here. I can show you down in here. If you're standing on the bike and riding, because a lot of the adventure touring is done standing, the brake pedal is an adjustable brake pedal. So you can raise it up or lower it down depending on what you need. Because if you're standing up on the bike, you obviously would want that pedal a little lower so you don't have to lift your foot to hit the brake. Stainless steel exhaust. It's going to really save with corrosion. Heat really does a lot against corrosion too. Again, the 1250 Revolution motor comes with this is a standard skid plate. There is an optional skid plate that will take it all the way back to here. The special comes with the engine guards. And again, if you come around to the front, dual disc front brakes. It is an inverted style fork bike. Dual disc front brakes. This is the optional wheel on it. It's the lace spoke, and the spokes can be changed without taking a wheel off.
That's cool, man.
That blows my mind.
Me too.
This particular bike has the LED. They do make an optional headlight guard. It's like a chicken wire guard over here, and it has the adaptive light here for when you get into a lane. This will light up in your corners as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So
need on road glide.
Yeah. Well, the road glide's got the water thing on. But again, all LED, 6-speed transmission, and Brembo brakes. I'm going to say something that you don't hear in the Harley world, but Harley admits this. This is a metric bike.
Yep.
It is a metric bike, so metric tools.
Yep. It's pretty.
Tony,
It's sexy.
It's this is available in 4 colors. It's available in the green. I think Harley has these weird names: green, orange, black, and gauntlet gray. I only got one of those right.
Gauntlet gray.
The two-tone is the Baja orange and stone white. What's the green called, Randy? Deadwood green? Deadwood green.
Deadwood green.
And it's not black, it's vivid black.
Vivid black.
But that's a staple. Harley buys vivid black paint by the truckloads.
That's the only color the motorcycle's supposed to be made. I mean,
That's what you ride.
that's what I ride.
That's what you've been riding.
Forever.
Hey guys, that's all Mighty will let him get. Where's she at today?
She's working.
Oh my goodness. That's the best part of you coming down here is we get to see her.
I know.
So they do have, I was talking about the packs. There is a luggage rack that you can add onto this. You can do either sides, or you can do a tour trunk, or you can do a combination of all.
Yeah.
It's available in 3 different styles. There's a sport bag, and it's more of a street type looking bag. Then you have the square box. It's available in the silver, aluminum, or black.
Right.
And then you have the roll up scuba type bags, which I find are probably going to be the easiest for me to manipulate.
Right. Well, I tell
So
you.
one of the things here, I'm going to show you the ride height. I'm raising the bike up as we speak here. Now, if you look here, Tony, when I turn this switch on, you can I'll set my hand on it or whatever you like, and you can watch this come up from underneath my hand. It's not up. It's all the way down. Let me get on it and raise it up for you because you can see it then. When you stop and turn the bike off, it goes to its down position. So I'm just preloading the suspension on it. You can also adjust the dampening of it as well. When I turn this on here,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
see how that drops
Yeah,
down?
I saw that.
Now then, I go from being on the balls of my feet to I can actually be flat-footed.
Right, that's cool.
When I pull out on this bike, it'll raise up for my ride.
Right.
And when I hit the brakes, I cannot get my feet down before this thing's all the way down.
Wow.
Yeah. So come on around here, Tony. I'll show you some of the how you do the
Yeah.
ride modes and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got some stuff you can do on the screen. This thing, again, a lot of people when they go to the infotainment centers, this is intimidating for them. It's not. It's real easy. So I can do my general. We'll go back here. Let me do this. I can customize my ride modes. So see, I have rain, road, sport, off-road plus, and then there's an custom off-road plus. And then you have 2 that you can customize. Just to give you an idea of what you can do to customize one of these, we'll copy it from another ride mode. And I'm going to copy it from your off-road plus. So you can see how simple it is. And I can map how the engine responds on the off-road. Go back. I can do my engine braking. I can do it where it's base.
Wow.
And I can adjust the engine braking on it.
That's cool.
The throttle response, I can adjust either super responsive with the max, where I'm going to get the max response, or I can take it down to where it's the most least responsive.
That's cool.
If you're riding in an extreme off-road type of thing, you probably want it to be. Traction control,
Right.
you can do it change it in the different modes. Analog braking, you can turn off and on. Suspension dampening, you can take over from any of the other ones as well. Adapted ride height, auto with the short delay, with the long delay, lock at a ride height. So a lot of things you can do with this bike. Now then, bank lamp aiming, and then you can adjust it out from there. So that's all there is to it, man.
Man.
Heated grips.
I love them.
Heated grips. I know you like living up there where you live. Heated grips are pretty handy,
Yeah,
huh?
boy.
One of the things that was hard for me to grasp with this bike is I've been riding Harley Davidsons for quite some time. I've been riding them for over almost 35 years.
Yep.
And the thing I never I couldn't get on this that throws me off, and it's still, I end up hitting the wrong button when I ride it. Turn signals are on one side.
That will take some getting used to. Yep.
Turn signals are on one side.
Yep.
Also, your stereo stuff, it Bluetooths through your phone,
Right.
and goes to your Cena headsets or your Harley Davidson wireless headset, and you can control everything from your infotainment center and over
Cool.
here as well. Traction control you can turn on and off here, and if you're talking, if you're riding with people and you have communication headsets, you have a push to
Right.
talk on it here too.
Cool.
So. Okay, we're gonna go for a quick ride, a quick one. Let's get it out, Tony, because somebody's on their way to buy this.
You see that picture right there, folks? That does not do this thing justice. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna take this thing out.